Welcome, food nerds. This is the Gastro Nerd, and I'm Julianne Fader. And this is how you cook pasta. Basic pasta, and then we're gonna finish it off with a lovely tomato sauce. Hot, boiling, roaring boil. You can hear that, it's audible. I have a little container in here that's gonna be great so I can lift it up, but you certainly don't need it. All you need is violently boiling water. And of course, salt. You want this water to taste like the sea, so you're gonna put an obscene amount of salt, and the water will respond. It will say, hey, we hear you, it's a lot of salt, wow. I have about, you know the rule for pasta, it's like this much or more for, anyway, this is about enough for 2 people. So I'm gonna put it into my roaring boil. And yes, is that a little bit more water than I need? For sure, you definitely don't need that much. But what you do need is always to have a lot of water. You need a lot of water to cook that pasta. This is spaghetti. I made tomato sauce. What a classic combination. And I'm going to let that cook until it is al dente. Now you can read depending on what type of pasta you buy, but the best way to do it is to always, whatever the box says, just taste it. You want it to literally be even a little less than al dente because we're going to finish it off in the pan. Especially with longer pastas like spaghetti, fettuccine, you name it, and when they're dry. Spaghetti is a dry pasta. Fresh pastas are often made with eggs like tagliatelle. And just make sure that they have enough room to cook, so spread them out. And this is a great thing to have when cooking pasta. It'll really catch it nicely. This pasta is done. You know how I know? Because I tried it. And when I chew it, it's just about done, but it's still a little bit chewy. So I'm gonna throw into a separate pan. This is gonna blow your mind potentially. I'm gonna take a little bit. I have some lovely tomato sauce that I just made, and you can see how in one of my previous videos. So I'm gonna add that. See, it's like chunky and everything. Yeah. Ooh, this is what I love about this. And it's gonna take some of that pasta water with it, and it's not gonna throw out any of the pasta. All that pasta water, woo, is a mess. And it's gonna really help create a really creamy sauce around my linguine. Did I say spaghetti? I said linguine. So this is really how you wanna finish a sauce. Now I'm gonna do something that's a little bit scandalous. I'm going to add a little bit of butter. This totally does not need butter, but if you wanna be like, wow, this is the best tomato sauce I've ever had, it's probably because you've added a little bit of butter. All the restaurants do it, especially many notables in New York. So see how it's really absorbed the sauce? And that's what happens when you cook in it. I'm gonna add just a little bit of butter. Oh, that's going to be so very good. And if you want to add a little bit more sauce so it's extra chunky, that's up to you. I might add a little, tiny bit more. But you see the difference between this creaminess and this? That is 99% pasta water. That is the cooking water, and that's because there's such incredible starch. So there we go. There you have it. Just plain old spaghettis, or in this case, linguine. And I'm gonna do a cute little trick. Tongs. Oh yeah. And this is a generous amount for, I'd say, 2 people. So I'm gonna grate probably what's the biggest piece of Parmesan cheese anyone's had in their home. I like it to pretty much be snowing Parmesan. And then from my little baby garden, some basil. How cute is that? Look at that. Oh, it looks so good. The pasta is perfectly al dente, so it still has a little bite, but it really, that tomato sauce, it's so wonderful, and it's so creamy. And of course, the Parmesan cheese really seals the deal. So there you have it. I have sauce on my face. Probably have sauce on my face. So there you have it. Pasta 101. The real trick that I hope we learned today, to really finish it off, have a separate pan, put the sauce in that pan, with the pasta water, with the water that you cooked the pasta in, and it will make for a whole different level of pasta. Thanks for watching The Gastro Nerd. I'm Julianne Fader, and stay tuned for more delicious nerdiness to come.